Gang, I was going through Call of Duty's website, I was looking at different blogs and notes and everything, and I was reading through the DMZ Season 4 community update, and I figured, I'm gonna make a video on this. I think DMZ might actually be making like big changes to really make it something I want to play. I play a ton of Tarkov, like off stream and off YouTube. I play so much Escape from Tarkov. So for me, DMZ was kind of lackluster because that game's just so intense. But the updates, the points they're bringing into this, they're pulling in COD. COD's my favorite game, obviously, but they're bringing Tark to it, and I like it. So I cover it. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, touch that like button. We will be playing DMZ this season. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the record now. Enjoy it. Hey gang, our DMZ community update for season 4, new DMZ content that is coming. So we got let's see, DMZ menu will contain the following areas: mission objectives, mission select, location objectives, forward operating base. Oh my god, they get on more now, boys. And notes. So for our forward operating base, it says consider the FOB a central hub for DMZ. Here operators will complete objectives to unlock upgrades across DMZ. Unlike faction missions in previous DMZ seasons, the FOB upgrade objectives are passive and do not require players to equip them to make progress. That's super cool. They just kind of go on. Let's see, divided into 4 categories and elements: weapon locker, stash, bounty board, and the communication stash. I think that's pretty cool. They have all kinds of different subsections through that you can unlock. We believe the new upgrade infrastructure will eliminate the friction we felt between operators and high tier mission objectives. For example, instead of faction mission progress, ensured weapon slots can now be unlocked through passive objectives in the FOB. So you don't really have to focus these crazy missions. They just kind of happen to get you more ensured weapon slots. That's super cool. Urgent missions for those wishing to grind out even more faction reputation. We are introducing urgent missions in season 4. These limited time missions are unlocked through upgrade objectives in the FOB. Urgent missions will rotate and offer rewards for eager and efficient operators on a daily basis. See, this is cool. I like that they're adding a little more of a challenge to the game, a little more urgency. It's really needed that in my opinion, because it seemed a little dull when I played it, especially as someone who plays a ton of Tarkov. It definitely seemed very dull, but I'm glad to see they're adding stuff like this. Wallet, let's see, another much anticipated new feature is the wallet, which provides the ability to exfil and store cash outside of the world. This means the operator can keep cash they exfiltrate with and opt to utilize it for other infiltration. Cash inside the exclusion zones can be spent or used to complete missions or objectives. This is starting to get more of a Tarkov vibe. Money, that's the biggest part of Tark, is having money. So that's really cool. They're adding these features. See, the wallet is unlocked and expanded through FOB objectives and accessible in your loadout selection prior to infiltration. New and refreshed missions. New mission sets are designed to work across multiple exclusion zones in the DMZ. Season 4 will contain new and reworked missions, as well as the inclusion of always active objectives. Story missions are now unlocked by earning faction reputation through standard mission completion or urgent mission completion. New exclusion zone is going to be Vondel. Honestly, Vondel for me right now, with just being a battle royale map, I'm not enjoying the rooftop warfare that it is. Personally, it's not it. For me, it's not it. I don't know, but whatever. But DMZ might be different because you have to go to different buildings for objectives. All new exclusion zone brings new rewards and challenges to operators, including a new boss and weapon case. Prepare to strike with speed if you're seeking the bullfrog. Oh, that goes hard. See, that's a sick name for a boss, dude. The bullfrog. Let's go. While Vondel is slightly larger than the Shadow Company's site at Sheikah Island, Vondel will support infiltrations of the same size, 18 operators or 6 squads total. Vondel also has exclusive new DMZ contract available. Signal intelligence. Operators will hack phones to gain access to cash rewards from other contracts in the area. So dynamic fog is something they talked about doing in Battle Royale, but predominantly in DMZ. As you load into these maps, It says the fog only exists in Vondel. Given its location between sea level and abundance of canals, DMZ operators should be prepared to face volatile conditions. Visibility may quickly deteriorate or improve. I mean, you can literally be running a DMZ raid, and then before you know it, you can't see what's in front of you. I mean, the fog does get really, really intense. I think it's cool that they added that feature. I like interactive weather. I think it makes a game's dynamic totally different. You know, going from sunny to rainy, and now you can hear rains constantly, so now you can't hear footsteps as loud. But in this, for instance, you can still hear. There's not really a noise, you just have fog on it, so visibility's down. That adds another dynamic 100%. Super cool. New faction, Phalanx. I'm not even gonna, yeah, that's my attempt. With the season comes the arrival of the new faction, we're gonna call it P. Meanwhile, the redacted faction, whom we met in season 3, has unceremoniously disappeared. What are they going on about here? I guess it's like the introduction about pushing P Squad. I mean, it's cool. Whatever. Faction reputation though, here we go. As mentioned above, FR will arrive within the faction mission menu. In season 4, faction tiers are still a set of missions with a story mission at the end. In season 4, the story mission in each tier is now unlocked when enough FR has been earned. Players can complete both standard missions and urgent missions to earn FR. This gives more flexibility on how factions are progressed. Super cool. Let's see, reset, revisited. As previously announced, we will be resetting faction mission progress in your DMZ inventory in order to bring all these features online with the new map. With the reset, so this has already happened. If you have not played Warzone since the update, this will be new to you. Contraband weapon inventories will be rolled back to starting weapons. Key and mission inventories will be emptied. Faction missions and mission progress will reset to make room for the updated mission set. What about my loot? Ensured weapon slots unlocked through previous faction missions progress will be reset for all new ways to unlock these slots. Super cool, it's a full wipe. I like that. As we look to future seasons of DMZ, the ongoing beta, we have many exciting as well as content ahead. That redacted. Thank you for playing. Hope to see you soon, gang. That's a wrap. It looks like they're really giving DMZ a facelift, and it's like I've said before, there are people who absolutely love DMZ. It's the only thing they play. For me personally, I haven't gotten behind it, but I am making a guarantee I will play DMZ this season, like 100%. I will make a video playing Vondel DMZ. I'm actually very intrigued by it. I want to see what it's all about. And who knows, we might have a ton of fun doing it, but regardless, I hope you're here for it. Look, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, press that like button, catch y'all tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it.